Hey guys, and welcome to our opportunity event, Free Sparkle. So, we'll give you guys just a second to be joining, but as you join, we want you to tell us something. You know?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell us?
Hi there. I'm Mark, Sarah's husband, and we're sitting out here at the pool. We live in South Central Missouri, which just not too far north of Arkansas. So why don't y'all leave in the comments where you're from, where you're watching from?
Yeah, let us know where you're from. And I'm Sarah Jane. Some of you know who I am, some of you don't. But I have been with Park Lane for 3.5 years. So we're going to answer like questions that you guys have about Park Lane. Do you want to tell them what some of the questions are?
No, you go right ahead. You tell the questions, and I'll just chime in. When
Okay, he'll chime in. Okay, so
somebody wants
the real perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to answer questions like why direct sales, why jewelry, why Park Lane, why now, and can you do this? It's all super easy. We've got all the answers, and you guys are welcome to comment. I'm not going to guarantee that Facebook is going to show me the comments, but if you guys comment, I'm sure the other stylists watching will help answer all the questions that you have. So as you're letting us know where you're from, we'll go ahead and get started. So maybe you joined us tonight because you heard that there was going to be some free bling, because there is. I'm going to be giving away a Chateau bracelet. So let me show you mine up close. Get out of my Adirondack chair there. So we're going to be giving away a Chateau necklace in gold. Or necklace. Sorry, that's a bracelet. See? Mark knew that was a bracelet. He's a stellar jewelry husband. So we're going to be giving that away, and there's going to be a code word later. So don't let me forget to give you the code word. But at the very end, we're going to have a code word. I'm going to edit the post up at the top, and I'm going to add a Google form into that. And you guys are going to fill that form out in order to be entered for the free bling, okay? So maybe you joined tonight because you are interested in joining Park Lane. Maybe you attended another party and thought it was fun. Maybe you thought this mega was a blast, because it is. Sarah and Amanda did such a good job. Her pool's a little fancier than my pool. She has like a nice rock wall, and we have our tomato coffins out there. We haven't planted any yet, but we're going to. And you know, maybe you have a major life event happened. Maybe you're wanting to retire from your job. I just retired. Maybe you want to take your husband on some trips. So those are some of the reasons why you might want to watch tonight. Why direct sales? Well, direct sales, you're flexible. You can work when you want. Whether I'm working from the barn, the house, or not at all that day, I can pick and choose when I want to work. So it's just really flexible. I know a lot of us spend all summer at the ballparks. I don't anymore, but I've been there, and you know, you can have little ballpark bling trunk shows, or you can just sit in the bleachers and sell jewelry in between innings and yelling at your kid. So there's, you know, super flexible. Mark, what have you noticed about direct sales, flexible wise?
It's I like the fact that that you don't have to speak up. I've been to 1,000 of these lives before, but I've never had to speak on one, so I might, if I start quivering or vomit here in a minute, because I'm nervous. Don't.
I hope he doesn't vomit.
Don't post it. Anyway,
you're live. It's going to be on there.
Yeah. Anyway, used to, back in the olden days, a few years ago, when Sarah was with a different company, she was gone all the time, 2 or 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week.
For hours.
A party here, party there. She drove to a party down in northern Arkansas one time, and nobody came except the hostess.
I drove 3 hours.
And so the fact that it's all done from the recliner and the kitchen table and her little office and the pool and the horseback. I've been to every one of her live sessions before. That pretty much.
He's usually sitting in his chair.
I'm just sitting off to the. So sometimes you may hear me snoring. If you hear me snoring, that's not a big deal. But anyway, it's just made it so much easier because she's home all the time. And of course, it was a little later in life, so all our boys were gone. So it didn't make it much easier with them being around. But just the fact that she's home all the time and never has to drive somewhere or say, okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I'm going to be gone because I have a party, and then come home disappointed because nothing happened at the party and nobody showed up, and work twice as hard for half as much. So that's the benefit I see of it.
Yeah. And, 90% of the stylists work full-time, and I used to work full-time until last year. I was able to retire. And, you can work when you want, whether it's in your car in your lunch hour or in the evenings. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have time with my job and kids and this and that. Well, when you're working and running with kids, that is like the perfect time to do direct sales because you're around people. I would say that I'm at more of a disadvantage now being retired because I don't go to town very much. I go to the grocery store once in a while, but so I don't have that network potential as much, but I also know how to reach out and get things done. So I think if you're a busy mom or just work full time, or even if you're retired, I think you have a lot of potential, limitless income potential. Your income with Park Lane is an immediate, you notice it. You would get paid weekly. If you're new, you get 30% commission. I joined as a direct appoint. So that means if you're with another company, if you're a leader with them, you can have a discussion with us here at Park Lane and they decide what leader level you can come in at. It's usually a higher commission and you're already a leader. So the direct appoint was really great because I didn't want to walk away from all the hard work I had built up for 12 years at another company, but I was able to start over here, and if someone wanted to come with me, they could, but pretty much just, you just start in. It's a lot of fun. We have a platform created that's all plug and play. Our team is super great to work together. Just like on this mega party, you can just take advantage of that and you have your party. You have your friends and you're the hostess and you can do the free jewelry or you can give it away as prizes, whatever you want to do. We have no rules here, so it's not like you have to ask every little thing. Can I do that? Is this allowed? You can do all the things. Now, why jewelry? Well, Mark can tell you jewelry is a lot smaller.
Oh my gosh. I used to come home from work and there would be a stack of boxes 6 feet tall sitting in front of the garage door, and they were filthy because the UPS guy around here goes down a lot of dirt roads, and now half of this stuff gets stuck in on me.
Yeah.
Little bitty boxes, little bitty packages, and it all goes in the mailbox. Once in a while there's a package on the porch, not often.
Yeah.
But it takes up a lot less room than our other stuff.
Yeah, so not only is jewelry pretty, everyone wants it, it's great, it's also very good to be smuggled into the house. So your customers are going to notice this too. And you all, as customers of ours, know that like you get that little box in the mailbox and you can just put that in your coat pocket and sweep it right on in the house. It's just really handy. I won't tell all of our secrets because I don't want Mark sharing all of our secrets. All of us girl secrets over here. We have girl math and girl shopping secrets.
I've heard the girl math nonsense.
Oh, the girl math's spot on. He's just jealous that they didn't think of it and call it man math or something. I'm sure they have their own version.
No, we just go buy it.
Oh, they just go buy it.
Just go buy what you want.
Oh, okay.
Are we that ugly, or is this?
Yeah,
is this
we
what we
look like
really
that.
look like? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we really do.
We need some filters.
You need a wig.
We need some filters.
Yeah, I didn't put any filters on us.
That's
This is
awful.
the real us, folks.
That's awful.
Okay, so jewelry is simple. You don't need an education to do it. You don't need a marketing degree. All of our graphics can be made for you, like they're already made for you. If you love to create graphics, you can, but why? They're already created. There's a minimal investment online. Jewelry is portable. You can take it anywhere. I meant to bring my little travel thing. But you can take it on your trips. You can take it everywhere. If I go on a trip, I could do a live show from my hotel room because I have options and I only need to show the best sellers anyway. So I could totally do an online party. I could pretty much do one with what I'm wearing tonight, and that could be an online show. Like a what would you wear today kind of thing. So jewelry is portable. He can vouch for this. It is the #1 complimented item in an outfit. So, what do you know about that?
It's made me warped because now in the airport or in the mall or wherever we're at, the grocery store, I see people that aren't wearing jewelry, and I bring it to her attention. I said, she didn't have one single thing on, not a bracelet, not a necklace, not an earring, not a nose ring, not anything. She needed that. She needed something. And so it's got me noticing things like that, which,
yeah, he's like the fashion
that's
police.
not me.
He's like, that outfit would look better with jewelry.
Yeah, it needs a little something.
Yeah, and then he can attest like the waitresses, store clerks.
Yeah. What about them?
That they
what do you want me to do a test about?
That they comment on it.
Oh yeah, they always do. Every time we go somewhere, I'll say, "Is that what you're wearing today?" And she says, "Yes."
He never likes my outfits.
It's just not usually what I would have picked. And then we get somewhere and somebody says, "I love your bracelet. I love your necklace." And you know, Zoom, here comes Sarah with a card
and jewelry
and she says, "Here,
yeah.
Look me up, and I can help you get some too, and a lot more of it."
Yeah. Okay, so then why Park Lane? What's different about Park Lane over some other direct sales? Maybe you're shopping for a direct sales company to switch to. So why Park Lane? It's the largest and the longest standing direct sales jewelry company in the world. We are a worldwide company. We're family owned, have been owned by the same family for 69 years. I don't know about you, but I think that's kind of incredible. We offer only one product. We sell jewelry. We don't sell jewelry and thermals, cups. We sell jewelry. So
there's stuff to make you think you're fat.
Yeah, we don't have to tell anybody they're overweight.
You need to go on a diet, so take these pills.
Jewelry always fits, and long earrings make you look slimmer. So hey, it's like the perfect sales pitch, right? I don't have to tell anybody that they need to shape up. I can just say, wow, this would look really good on you. It's every style type. Okay, so I lean towards more boho, kind of plain. Like I've got on Yellowstones over here, and I've got on another Yellowstone, Merlin, and some gold. Like I don't have on a lot of bling tonight. I think the blingest thing I have on is an impression necklace. So there is a style for everybody. If you hear somebody say, oh, I don't know, they probably don't have anything I like. Well, they're not looking, because there is a style for everyone, whether you're the super sparkly or whether you're the natural stone kind of plain person. It's all there for everybody, so that's really a good plus. You don't have to fix supper or anything like that. So, I like cooking products, but I don't like to cook, so I sure wouldn't want to sell them. But I like jewelry, and everyone seems to love jewelry.
And I like to cook.
Yeah, he's our cook now.
I like to cook.
I cooked for 30 years. It's his turn. Okay, so we have like trendy, bold, classic, blingy. We have delicates. We have all the styles. Okay, let's talk about the Park Lane programs, because that's like my favorite part about Park Lane, and I have to say that's kind of what hooked me on joining, was the 2 trips a year. I love to go on trips. It's like my favorite thing to do, I guess. And we get to go on 2 a year. So, do you like the trips?
I love them. I love them. And I was just looking at this screen here. I didn't know this was live. I've never been live again, so
we can't see comments.
I'm fascinated. I can see who all's on here.
He can see who's watching,
and
but
I can
he can't
see all
the
of these names of people that I've never knew before we went on a trip. The first time we went on a trip was to Key West, and got acquainted with some other people. And
we knew 2 people.
Yeah, we got there, and we didn't know anybody, and that's kind of scary when there's 200 or 300 of you, and you don't know anybody except you've heard of the guy that owns the company, and that's because I've heard her mention it. So I was a little nervous, and I'm pretty outgoing, and I can get along and talk to anybody, but I was still kind of nervous because I didn't know a single soul. And I was just seeing the names going across here. I said, I know them, I know them, I know them. I know her husband. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, and that guy's a good guy. And I've met so many friends. Some of us, we send Facebook stuff back and forth to each other, and Instagram stuff, and memes and just things, and just.
He's got some guy pals.
Yeah, we've developed some relationships,
some romances,
because we all suffer from the same thing, and that's that we're victims of girl cash, or what do you call that?
Girl math.
Girl math. Yeah,
it creates girl cash, though.
We're
so
all
I guess
victims
that works.
of girl math.
So drop a 2 in the comments if you like the idea of 2 free trips a year. In July, we are starting to earn our newest trip. So, big plug for Park Lane here. It's a great time to join our teams. The trips are not hard to earn. Do you have to work? Yeah, you have to work a little bit. I mean, nobody's going to just like hand you a free trip. But in comparison to possibly a different direct sales company, maybe where you are, maybe where you've been, maybe your friends are in one, some are super hard to earn. Not that they can't be earned either, but these are meant to be earned. Like they set you up for success at Park Lane, and you are here to thrive. So it's just a great feeling to be able to do well.
If you ever need tips how to earn a trip,
I like earning trips.
Sarah has it figured out.
I like earning trips. It's
She
fun.
has it figured out.
So let's see, why now? We mentioned a few of the why nows, but the online is super handy. So, you know, a lot of you're online right now. I don't know if you're at the ballpark or if you're in your car, maybe you're sitting in your chair, but you're not out and about. You didn't have to drive to my house. I didn't have to fix you snacks, and, you know, you're not sitting here in my other chairs. Although that would be fun, but we didn't have to do that. So the online is like the perfect platform. It's super easy. You can party from anywhere. And then, like, it's an established company. You can never say that, oh, there's too many people selling it, because that is not the case. I have friends that sell it here in town with me, and I live in the middle of nowhere, you guys, and we still have different customer bases because you have your own set of friends, and then they have friends of friends of friends of friends. So it just, you know, branches out. And, you know, it's the selling season. We're coming up on some back-to-school fun. We've got weddings, all kinds of vacations. I mean, you know, we did the whole color your summer. You've got a lot of reasons for people to shop. Give us 3 months. Give it a try. It's only $99 to join, and you get to choose $500 in free jewelry. So put a 3 in the comments if you've ever spent $99 on anything, and maybe it gave you something, maybe it didn't. But put a 3 in there if you've ever spent $99 on something, and maybe you don't even know where that thing is anymore. How about you, Mark? Have you spent $99 on something?
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
Not on jewelry.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah, it's in the garage.
It's in the garage?
Yeah.
Did you use it?
Not yet.
Not yet. See?
Not yet.
He didn't even use it yet.
Well, I've got
How many of those $99 things do you have?
a barn full.
A barn full of $99 things. So we probably also have like a closet full of some $99 things. So give it a try. You know, get with your stylist that invited you here, invited you to this mega party, and give it a try. For $99, I mean, what is the worst thing that could happen, right? You get $500 in jewelry. You're going to make 30% commission. You're going to get paid weekly. Like, I don't see any bad things yet. Do you guys see anything bad? Okay, so can you do this? Yes, you can do this. And we are here to help you 100%. This, I have to say, coming from another company to here, this is the best team ever. So I can say that, and I will say it all day long at any Park Lane event. I think our team, every stylist that is in this mega, we are the best team there is. And we love to help everyone. We love to see you succeed. And it's a lot of fun to help everyone. You know, whether it's your launch party or you just need some coaching. You know, if you're coachable, if you're relatable, if you're reliable, you're going to love it here. Our team is the fastest growing team. Our systems work. And if you know, like, if you have 2 friends, you can get started. Okay? That's all it takes. You and a friend can get started. Maybe your friend wants to do this with you. There's nothing more fun than doing it with a friend. Like, get her to join with you. You both join, and then just have a ball. It's kind of like playing with your mom's jewelry, you know, all day long. It's a lot of fun. Let's see what else. I guess it's probably, yeah, it's kind of getting close to doing the code word, but we'll do one more thing here. So I mentioned the direct to point. We have a lot of recognition for industry experience. So we feel like if you had, you know, it's just like a job. If you had a previous job and you were the store manager at the grocery store, we'll use the grocery store. You're the store manager and you want to switch grocery stores, are you going to come in as a carryout? No. They're going to honor your experience and you're going to come in probably as a mid-level higher manager. Okay, well, Park Lane does the same thing. So they look at where you were, what team you led, and they're going to bring you in as a leader also. So it's super, super easy to transition from one direct sales company to another. You immediately will be helped by our team, and you won't feel like you're just on an island by yourself. It's just going to be so great that way. I think I can say from experience that I think you're going to love that part. Let's see, what else? What can you think of? What do you notice that's different? Not that I'm like retired, but what do you notice different between what I did before and this with, like, say, confidence?
You don't complain about your job a lot. I don't know. Used to a job is just a kind of a job, and I don't feel like she treats this as a job. It's more of just something I get to do.
Yeah, but it's a fun job.
Yeah, it's a fun job, and I like.
And it pays
I
like
liked
a real
my
job.
and I still would like doing my job, but
Well, you like writing speeding
But
tickets.
I like to ride the tractor better than I liked working with hateful people, and so. It's just different. It's just something that she gets to do.
Yeah, and I
she
get to
enjoys
choose.
it.
I get to choose who I want to party with.
Yeah.
Whereas, like your daytime job, you don't get to choose who you party with all day there. Even though this isn't my hard job anymore, this is my fun job, but it does pay the same as my hard job. So if you apply yourself, I mean, the sky is the limit with Park Lane. And our CEO likes to say that they're predictably unpredictable. And that is so true. Just like that necklace that dropped today. I don't know how many of you are placing a second or third order to get that necklace, but you need to. Because it's $10, you guys, with any purchase. And they just threw that out there today. Did they do that for you guys? Yes. Did they do that for the stylist? Yes. We have so many incentives to earn. We get free jewelry every month. We have the Rich Rewards program. You can get like $1,300 in free jewelry every month. Yes, you have to do a couple of things. The RRC1 is attained by, I'd say, 50% of us, and it's $250 in free jewelry. I made the 50% up, but it's probably pretty close. Some of us go after every single incentive. I'm a big carrot chaser myself. And so that is a good thing. There's also a Mercedes car program. And you unlock the Mercedes car program, and you're never kicked out of it. So you can choose to take money and drive a Mercedes, or you can choose to take different money and drive your Jeep that you drive, which that's what I drive. I don't think a Mercedes would make it down our dirt road or maybe even our driveway.
No, it wouldn't look too good.
It wouldn't look good.
That's when I'm not real qualified to talk about the money, but the benefits from the extra income is what I see, and it allowed Sarah to retire a little bit early. She was close anyway, but it put her 2 or 3 years ahead of time.
Sealed the deal.
And so now I'm retired and she's retired. If we want to go jacking around or doing something, we just get in the car and we go jacking around for a day. It's allowed us to do things for our kids that we like to do, that's
like, rent a house at the beach.
Yeah.
We can do that now.
Try and gather everybody up for a little reunion. It's allowed us to graduate 3 boys from college with no student debt. It's allowed us to do a few things around the farm that we wanted to do and thought, one of these days that would really be nice to have this or to have that, and it would sure make life easier on us for this, and we've done most of those things and done a lot of things. And then I hear what I was getting, my point of after I went around that
make long story longer.
Around the block on that little story there is I hear some of the ladies that she talks to make up these excuses of, I'm busy. I've got kids. My husband this, that kind of stuff. And I think, man, if they only knew, if they would only just take a minute.
Give it a try.
Just give it a shot. And if they only knew how easy and how much it would benefit, just $500 extra or $1,000 extra, or if you promote again, and then it's
Yeah.
more than that, and
Yeah.
it just really,
whether
it
you're
helps
paying
you with
for,
things that you wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that we're in it just for the money. I don't think
No.
so. I think she's in
Not
it
at
for the
all.
fun, and she likes
fun and trips
she
and
likes
people.
all of these ladies that I've seen, these names going up the screen here.
I like community.
She's made so many friends, and we've made so many friends, and it's just, I don't know, it's not really like a job. It's fun.
And maybe
and she has fun.
Your kids played baseball. Maybe they played traveling baseball. Well, I know how big of a money pit traveling sports is.
That $500 baseball bat.
Yeah, the DeMarini bats, they're probably not even the big thing anymore, but
No,
they're high.
Probably not.
And then, maybe you'd like for your kid to take some pitching lessons. Well, that takes extra cash. You're already stretched to the limit on the traveling ball, but yet you need pitching lessons. So, this can help with all of those things. Our kids ran. They were runners. So we had
lots of shoes.
3 kids getting a new pair of shoes every 500 miles. Well, that's 5 weeks in their world. So 3 pairs of shoes every 5 weeks, and usually they all hit the same time.
Way over $100.
And they're super expensive. Like, good running shoes are not cheap. And we did that for 15 years. So it was nice after I joined Park Lane to be able to just like pay for those without having to think, okay, what do I need to, take this from here to there. It's nice to not have to do that as much.
If you're a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home parent, and it's just extra income for you, or if you have a job, then it's just bonus. It's bonus money to do whatever you want to do extra quick.
Yeah, and maybe you have a stressful job. I did. So I was a corporate accountant, it can get pretty intense, believe it or not. Those financial statements are pretty wicked. But direct sales was always my kind of stress reliever, my fun job, my joy in life. And so, keep that in mind too. If you come home and you are just like stressed to the limit every day, whether it's from work or maybe a stay-at-home mom and you're stressed to the limit, direct sales is a good release for all of that. And it's a lot of fun. It gives you a different community, different girlfriends, and it's just a lot of fun. And I think like your husband will see that you're enjoying it more, which makes you happy, which makes him happy. So it's just, a lot better that way.
Back to the money thing. It's a big part of it, but the relationships and the happiness and the good moods and just seeing them enjoy doing something that they like to do.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life,
Yeah. I wouldn't want to say anything like that, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to edit this post and put the Google form in it. You guys ask all of the questions you want. I still can't see any comments. Facebook does that to me. But all of the stylists who are on here or who invited you here, tag them in your questions and they will answer them, or one of us will answer them. And then join with your stylist. So the one who invited you, that's who you need to contact and join with, because it's going to be fun to do it with them. Okay, then we're going to have the drawing, if you fill out the Google form, for the Chateau bracelet. It is a good bonus piece, by the way, which means I don't know its exact price. I want to say it's like $150-ish, but in my world, it's $30. So you're going to get the Chateau bracelet. When you fill out that form, we're going to do a drawing for that. And I'm not sure what day they're going to draw, but it will be soon. And the code word that you're going to need for the Google form is magical. So because Park Lane is magical, jewelry is magical, our math is magical. So magical is the code word. And you're going to need that for the Google form. I think that is all I have.
I've got one thing.
What?
One last thought.
What?
Now that I'm a veteran of live videos, I'm going to expect in St. Thomas, everybody, is that where we're going?
Next.
Next?
Well, no, Dublin's next.
Dublin. I'm going to expect
We
in
get
Dublin,
confused.
everybody's going to want a selfie with Mark.
Oh, okay. Selfies with Mark in Dublin. Then if you join and you earn the trip and I earn the trip that we don't even know where it is to yet, it might be Ireland, it might be Switzerland, then you can get selfies with Mark there too.
Oh, gosh.
He's going to need a new phone.
What if my head is this big?
Yeah. Live with Mark.
I've gone live.
He has a YouTube channel. Don't let him kid you.
Yeah.
It's farming. So, if you want to track your farm,
It's good stuff.
he's your guy.
It's good stuff.
Okay. So, I think that's it. And we've wasted enough of your time. Hopefully, we've answered enough questions.
Are we giving this thing away?
They have to fill out a form to get that.
Oh, never mind.
He's wanting to give you jewelry right now. So, but they got the code word and can fill out the form. So, I'm going to end the live and talk to you guys later. Get with your stylist and see ya.
Bye.